You all know how much I love a great inexpensive personal item bag, and usually I show you ones that meet the 18 by 14 by 8 that most of our legacy airlines allow. But you've just booked yourself a flight for your 7 to 10 day trip on United Basic Economy because you're working on a tight budget and you're feeling really good since it's a legacy airline and not a budget airline with those strange and ridiculous personal item sizes. And then you find out that the bag that you can take as a personal item bag isn't your usual 18 by 14 by 8, but this crazy 16 by 10 by 8. And now you're in a state of panic because you need to find yourself a bag that can hold 7 to 10 days worth of clothing and all your other needs, but can't seem to find a bag with those crazy dimensions. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a bag that fits United Airlines personal item size and, for that matter, even Ryanair. But I know you'll find this bag highly unexpected and it's viewer recommended too. So stay tuned. Now, this was the bag that was recommended to me by one of my viewers, and I have to apologize. I don't remember which one of you recommended it to me. So if you're the one, please drop that down in the comment section down below. Now, that being said, they ran into the exact same problem with United and their strange size for a personal item bag. So here is the bag that they recommended, and you will notice that it's made by Bass. Yes, it's a tackle bag. Now, is this bag a beauty? No. Is this bag a bargain? You better believe it. It's only $9.99, and it gets the job done for both United and Ryanair. But with a couple of modifications, you could use this bag for any airline because it is just such a clever bag. Now, I know a lot of you have seen this kind of ugly Bass logo here on the front, and you might find that embarrassing going through the airport. There's a fix for that. On Amazon, you can get personalized embroidered patches that you can put right on top of this, and that'll make it a personalized bag or a fun bag. So it doesn't have to be an ugly fishing tackle bag. It can actually be a fun bag. And when I go through the features of this bag, you'll see why I'm so impressed by it. And this bag will get the job done. It does actually better than that. Because of the features on this bag, it actually is a great personal item bag for $9.99. So let's talk a little bit about the outside of this bag. This bag is made out of 600 denier polyester and PU coated, which means it's very water resistant and very, very sturdy. And you would expect that from a tackle bag, but it does bear mentioning. And the bag comes in an inoffensive blue color, which is really nice. Some of the other features are that it comes with a crossbody strap that is removable. It comes with two handles that fit into this closure that is also padded. So if you're carrying it by your hand, you're comfortable, or if you're carrying it over your shoulder, you're comfortable. So before I go any further with the features of this bag, let's take the measurements. The bag measures, when it's not stuffed, less than 16 inches. Its height is the 8 inches, and the depth, as you can see, is the 10 inches. And I know you're going to want to know how much this bag weighs empty. And this bag comes in as 1.1 pounds. Now, the bag has no shortage of pockets, and I also want to point out to you that they have dual zippers with nice toggles on them. You wouldn't expect that on a $10 bag, but there you have it. Let's go over the pockets. The first pocket I want to talk about is this big front pocket. And it is a nice size pocket, and it's very deep. You can see that here. Now, this is both a plus and a minus because you can overstuff this pocket and not make compliance. But with smart packing, it's great to have. It has another little pocket here for quick grab items. It has two pockets on each side of the bag. And they come also with dual zippers, and they're also super deep. And you'll see later how much stuff I can stick into these two pockets. It even has a pocket right here on the top. It runs the whole length of the lid of the bag, and you could use that for stuff that you either have to grab quickly, or you could use it for your toiletries to make going through the TSA that much easier. Now let's get to the inside of the bag. And it has one big roomy space here. But if you think that's all this bag was giving you, you're wrong, because it comes with another pocket over here, which almost is the entire lid of this bag. Now, because this is really a tackle bag and not a personal item bag, and if you wanted to use it for future flights, which I think that this is a great bag for any kind of personal item bag, it does not have a trolley pass-through back here because, again, it's a tackle bag. Now, another one of my viewers, and I do believe this time it was Mia, said that you can sew your own trolley pass-through here, which is very true. So if you have a little strapping, you can put a little strapping on here. And with a strap here, you can now use this bag with a carry-on. So this becomes the perfect personal item bag. So I think for a $10 bag, this is pretty amazing. For a personal item bag, even if I wasn't taking United or Ryanair. But can it hold 7 to 10 days worth of clothing, plus all your extra items in this bag? Let's find out. And for this pack out, I'm going to be doing a winter edition. And I'm going to challenge myself by using a modified 5-4-3-2-1 method. All I'm going to leave out is the 2, which are the 2 optional items. So let me show you what I'm going to put into this bag. So these are my 5 tops, of which these 4 tops are bamboo, so they're odor resistant. And I have this button-down shirt, which I can wear either as a layering piece or by itself. For my 4 layering pieces, which will mix and match with those other tops that I just showed you, I have 3 kind of tunic style sweaters and 1 cardigan, which of course mixes and matches with everything else. The good thing also about taking a cardigan along with you is if you run into a really cold day, you can even wear it on top of one of these sweaters and a shirt. So you have 3 layers on top of you and you'll stay warm that way. For my 3 pairs of pants, I have a pair of jeans, a black skirt, and a pair of leggings. Now the leggings I could use under the skirt as kind of tights, which works really well, or I could wear it alone. And also, before I go any further, remember the outfit you're wearing on the plane does count towards your wardrobe. A nightie, and I'm pointing it out because people seem to ask me about my pajamas, 7 pairs of underwear and 7 pairs of socks and a bra. And I'm going to tell you, if I go away longer than that, I'm going to do a little sink laundry. My fold-up ballet slippers, which I can use if I want to dress up. Of course, my toiletries, which I'm going to use in my smallest of toiletry bags. My tushy seat to protect myself from the uncomfortable seat in economy. My in-flight ballet slippers / hotel slippers. And in this crossbody bag, which is going to be the only bag that I take, is also going to be my airline comfort bag. And in this way, this bag becomes a useful bag for the trip. My tablet, because I can't get my computer in there and I do need this to do my work. All my tech that I'm going to need is in this bag. Because I'm a minimalist traveler and I value space above everything else, for this trip and this tiny bag, I'm going to be using the Epica Air Plus 40 watt adapter, who is also the sponsor of today's video. Epica's reputation for making some of the best travel plug adapters in the world is second to none. And that's why their adapters consistently show up as top picks on outlets like Travel and Leisure, CNN, the New York Times Wirecutter, and the Wall Street Journal, and why they've been my personal go-to for years. It's not because of flashy marketing. It's because they're reliable, well-designed, built for real travelers year after year. The Air Plus 40 watt is designed specifically for travelers like me. It's 40% slimmer than most international adapters. That slim profile actually matters more than you think. It's less likely to fall out or get loose in wobbly outlets, whether you're in a hotel room, airport lounge, or even on the plane. Despite the compact size, it delivers 40 watts of fast charging, which means I can use it as a mini charging station for my phone, tablet, earbuds, and camera, all from one outlet. That lets me keep my tech kit to an absolute minimum, which is essential when traveling light and only bringing a personal item. I even use this exact adapter at home on my desk as my everyday charging station. That way, when it's time for me to pack, it's already charged, already in use, and I never forget it. If you need more power on the road, Epica also has the Plus Duo 65. This is their updated model based on consumer feedback, which has more ports, extra AC support, and enough power to charge large devices, even up to a 16-inch lap computer. If you're traveling with one or more pieces of tech and working remotely, that's one great option. Like all universal travel adapters, these are not voltage converters. They're designed for dual voltage electronics like laptops, phones, tablets, earbuds, and cameras. They're not intended for high drawer items like a hairdryer or a curling iron. If you want to check them out, I've got a link to both the Epica Air Plus 40 and the Plus Duo 65 in the first pinned comment and in the description down below so you can get the best available price. And I know how much that means to you. So I'd like to thank Epica once again for sponsoring this video. And that's a ton of stuff that I'm going to get into that bag. Let's see if I can do it. At this point, if you're finding any value or you found this interesting in any way, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now I'm going to be doing a deconstruction of that bag because I think it moves along quicker and I think it gives you a better idea of how that bag packs out. So this is the Bass bag, fully packed out with a week to 10 days worth of clothing using a slightly modified 54321 method, winter edition. Now, I have to say this bag is unbelievable. It holds a ton. And that's both a plus and a minus because you can overstuff this bag and make it not make compliance. But I'm going to show you that even looking like this, and I know sometimes people say, wow, does that bag really fit? This bag is going to make compliance. So let me get out my trusty ruler. Now remember, United Airlines and Ryanair both want 16 by 10 by 8, which is a kind of wacky size, but that's this bag's size. So when I packed it out, I wanted to make sure that I stayed within those confines. So let's do the 16. So here's one end and here's the other end, and you can see clearly it makes the 16, even fully packed. You can see clearly it makes the 10. Now as for the 8, you can see I'm sticking out a little bit on this side, but this bag is really squishable. And if I took something out of this front pocket and put it into my coat pocket, I would make it for the 8. So what I would do is take out the crossbody bag that I'm using as my airline comfort bag and put it on me and then put on my coat. Or, for that matter, if they're not looking that hard, and United won't look that hard, but Ryanair will, I can leave it in there and throw my coat on top of it. But I want to show you how easy it is to overpack this bag. Now I know you're all wondering about the weight of this pack out because you always ask me. And you have to remember one thing. This is my pack out. Your pack out could weigh differently, but it'll give you an approximation of how much this bag will weigh when you fully pack it out. 9.5 pounds. So let's talk a little bit about a few other ways that I've packed out this bag that you might want to do differently. And as I go through this, if you have any ideas that come to mind, drop it in the comment section down below because we're always looking for a better way to pack out a bag. So as you heard me just say, I put everything that I needed for my airline comfort into this bag. And this is the smaller of my Tom Tuck bags, but it's a mighty little bag and I can still stuff stuff in there, including my passport and everything else, and keep it on my person, which is a great thing. Now let's get into the rest of the pack of the bag. First thing is, I put my toiletries here on top. I use my smaller toiletry bag to make sure I'd be okay. And here's the toiletry bag. And it went right here on top, and it's an easy in and an easy out for going through the TSA. Now I decided to take shoes, and I put them here. And I used my foldable shoes. Now I'm going to show you something. Here's my airplane shoes too. But I don't know if I really need my airplane shoes, and if I was worried about the bag being overstuffed, I could leave these behind because these are really slippers. I could slip these on the plane too. So there's something to think about, but I actually packed both. Now this might have you thinking, what about your tech bag? Now, I could have put a tech bag in there. I could have used this one. It's a great little tech bag, put it in there, and forfeited the shoes. I thought the shoes were more important. And this is what I mean about having options while using this bag. But I decided to put all my tech into this little wrist bag. And what I love about it is they don't count this as a bag ever. I can wear it under my coat and it has everything I need. Let me show you. It has my battery pack with an additional cable. It has my charging for the tablet. It has my new Epica Air plug, which is so amazing because it just fits into this tiny little bag. And all my cords and cables are right here in front. So I'm going to turn the bag around and show you that on this side of the bag and inside here, I have 7 days of underwear, socks, and bras, all neatly packed in this little compression cube in this little side pocket. And that's what I mean about this bag, because this bag can hold a ton. Now, because I'm working with such a small bag, I have to think a little bit out of the box. So my pajamas are on top, which is very handy, but they also protect my iPad that I am taking along with me. Now, of course, I forfeited my computer because that's not going to fit in this bag, but that's the choice I made when I decided to use United or Ryanair. I had to forfeit a bigger bag. I have my 3 bottoms next, which are my leggings, my pants, and a skirt. And everything else is in this one compression cube. Now, you'll notice I didn't compress it. And that's because it's actually compressing itself because it's that stuffed. So, just to show you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tops and 4 sweaters. And that's enough for anyone to go away with for a week to 10 days, even in the winter. And if you think I forgot about my tushy cushion, I did not. It's right here on top in this pocket here. So this bag is so filled with so many pockets, there's just a ton of ways to pack it out. And that's another reason to love this bag. So I have to tell you, I think that this is an amazing bag for $10, even if you're not using United or Ryanair. This bag really holds a ton. Now I reached out to Bass and they laughed at me when I said, could I have a discount code? Because they said, it's a $10 bag. And they're right. I couldn't even get a free shipping. But, always pays to try. But in any case, it's still a great bag. Now, if this bag doesn't do it for you, check out this video over here. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.